right now I want to talk about this car. I just want to share how much I love this car and how happy I am with its performance. This ngiyakuthanda 50 sithende sami, ngiyakuthanda nje. Indawo, you know makuthiwa ushaya indawo, ngingayishaya indawo with this car. It's high performing. You know, sometimes I do things that not even things, but sometimes I you know, I'd be thinking it's not gonna do it. You know, sometimes when you maneuver, you know, under, you know, very extreme, I don't want to use the word extreme circumstances, but you know, when you drive and say you just want to rob it while it's in like high gear, and you're thinking because of your speed perhaps it's going to switch off, or it's going to complain. Not even switching off, because at this stage of driving, like we don't go through that. We don't go through the car switching off. It really happens. Let me not like completely eliminate that possibility. Like it really happens. Like in a year, it happens once or twice. If you really are going through it, then it will happen 2 times. But like under normal circumstances, like the car does not switch off at all. So sometimes you'd be like driving on the steep hill, and you're thinking to yourself, the gear you're using, because this is a manual, and that's why I get to enjoy the beauty and the strength of this car. This is a Ford Ranger 2.2 2013 or 2012 model, I'm not sure, but somewhere around there. The way it's performing, I'm falling in love. It's just that it's such a big car for a car that I'd consider buying for myself. You know, it's a huge car. Like it's like I'm somebody like of a small petite stature, so buying this car would not make sense. But if my husband were to have this car and I get to drive it, I love this car. So its registration has a 50 number, so I call it 50. But when I started driving it, I was calling it best, because I was still, you know, feeling like it's a best, it's a mean car. It was intimidating me. But as soon as we got in sync, as soon as I got to really be comfortable driving it, I am enjoying it. I'm not going to tell lies. And the differences between this car and my sedan, because I drive a small car, it's the VW car, I'm not going to say the specifics. Like the differences, why am I speaking? The differences are with like the indicator. What is an indicator in my car is for the wet wipes here, so it gets to that point. And also when you're changing gears here, like you become aggressive, like you really need to put emphasis in what you're doing. Whereas in my sedan, like I push, bro, like I push, I can even use the tip of my fingers to maneuver. So those are like the differences. If there's anything I'd say I don't like about driving this car, is the fact that I have to put more like emphasis and strength when I'm changing gears. But other than that, it's high performing. It gives you that security when you're driving it, even when you're driving fast. Like I'm like driving at 100, I'm not even driving fast. But should you be driving fast for whatever reason in this car, like you don't feel like you're flying, there's still that stability that you get even when you are accelerating. As compared to my car is a high-speed car. Let me put that out there in the open. Is a high-speed car, and it's a small car. What I've noticed is that if I'm really speeding, I noticed that it gets really, you know, it gives me that adrenaline, because I feel like, hey, Nkosami, there's that feeling that, yeah, I think the feeling you'd get if you fly, or you bungee jump or some, you know, that feeling of some sort is something similar I get in my car. Like kuba khona nje lokho ukuthi yo kube khona lokho ukuthi ngathi ngiyandiza yabo. As compared to this gives you depth. You know, when they talk of depth, this car gives me depth. Those are like the distinctive pointers between these two cars. This also offers me something that my car does not offer me: security, and the fact that it is a big car, big wheels, you know. Like, not that I intentionally go into the potholes, but I don't have to worry. Like, under like small, like if the road is like patchy, or it has like small holes like cluttered together, I just drive over without even having to worry about it, you know, tire burst or whatever. Not that, like, I'm gonna say it again, not that like I become irresponsible, but I calculate, you know, only to find that with my car, because it's a smaller car, I wouldn't have to like slow down and like go to gear number 2 and stuff. But with this one, I don't have to worry. And also I have this mentality of yeah, but like I believe the scripture that says God cannot be mocked. You reap what you sow, in a sense that the things that I do not do with my car in terms of protecting it, I also don't do with this work car, because like the principle is the same. If I'm able to pray and be like, Lord, please protect me and my car, but then I get to drive this car and then I pray again, but I don't care about like its condition and how well like I pay attention when I'm driving. No, God cannot be mocked. You reap what you sow. Like, I cannot have like that double standard. Always like I'm using imoto esemsenzini ngizoba like irresponsible. No, the differences are with le imoto enkulu nethala lami likhulu ngiyadlula nje over into escratcheke kancane, whereas with like my small car I'll have to be more cautious. Ngizodlula still, but I'll have to calculate. It is not because of, oh, this is a state vehicle, therefore I do anyhow. No. I believe that if I can pray in that small car and I also pray in this big car for God's protection, then the treatment should be the same. But I love 50. So this is 50. I love 50. 50 is main. 50, I think 50 is a guy. You know, he's not giving me vibes of like feminine vibes. This car is male, and this car is a black male. Let me put it out there. This is a black male, not a little bit masculine, like masculine. Let me put it like that. But he doesn't have like those big muscles. But this is a quiet type of guy. But when spoken to, when he begins to speak, be it in like presentation, soft spoken, but he's tall, he's dark, he's handsome. He's very intimidating. Also high performing type of individual. I'm not gonna say high performing Mawenzwani, but like in general, this is the car. I love this car. Steep hill, it's performing. Downhill, it's also performing. It does not feel like we are pepuga modi ehleli pepuga. Come on. Singalihamba izwe lonke siliqede ngo-50. I love this car so much. So much that ngiyayiphupha ngisebusuku. Ngangayiphupha ngase bafuna ukuyintshontsha. Yo ngingasakhali. That's a funny part, but if you really do you really love your car if you don't praise it? Like I praise this car, it's not even mine, but I praise it throughout manghamba when it does the impossible, and then I praise her and I'm like, come on, thank you so much, Thando Sam, thank you for that. I know I was pushing it, but thank you. Do you really love your car? Ungayibongeli. Uyayithanda? I don't think you do. Ungayibongeli, even eyami imoto iyazi ngiyayibongela. I'll have to love you and leave you. Sengiyajika and ngizongena ku freeway ufuna ngifocus kakhulu kunakuqala. So thank you. Please make sure that you like this video. You comment. Tell me something that you like about your car. Please. Uyayibongela imoto yakho. Do you praise it? Do you even like it? You love your car, but you don't praise it. I don't want to be your friend. Okay? Like the video, comment. Please also subscribe.